Hello, everybody. So, welcome back to Deathmark. So, last time we found Hanako and some really creepy deaths. And hoses. I'll mention them. So, we found out she was bullied. Izumi's probably the bullier, and, well, he might not be her bullier necessarily, just anyone who is a bully is probably being targeted. Anyways, so we are in the infirmary with the headmaster and weirdo girl. Miss Dodo. Alright, let's go. You're back, Yashiki. Sorry about earlier. I was so shocked I ran away before I knew what was happening. Right. Yes. Dodo has woken up. I told her about you and how you saved her life. Come on, Dodo, thank the gentleman.
Thank you, Mr. Yashiki.
Feeling better now?
Yeah, more or less. How about Izumi?
Oh, well. Looks like the headmaster hasn't broken the news to her. He's probably concerned about her mental state. There's something I want to ask her, though. We can't hide it forever. Alright. Let me tell you all the things I've gone through tonight. And that's it. It must be hard to swallow, I know, but you're gonna have to believe me.
It can't be. Izumi's been murdered?
Dodo sinks into silence after that. It's incredible that you've survived encounters like this against vicious spirits before, Yashiki. I hope you'll forgive me, but I found you to be quite dubious before. But I guess I made the right choice by asking for your help. You saved us. He looks at me, a faint, tired smile settling on his lips.
Izumi's been killed, just as the notice said.
Dodo murmurs quietly.
If you get too curious about the departed's true identity, you'll be targeted and killed by them. The rumor seems to be true after all.
Her voice trembles slightly. Is she shocked by the death of her friend? Or is she scared of the departed? Seeing her tremble, I try to reassure her. There is indeed something in this school. And turn the frickin' sound down a little bit. Or at least the music. I like the ambient sound, but the music is just... But don't worry, the headmaster and I are both here.
I know. Thank you for everything.
Eh?
Excuse me!
A young girl enters the room all of a sudden. She's also on the cover. Her hair is dyed white, which begs the question, does this school really lack guidelines on appearance?
見つけた.
There you are, Hime! I've been looking for you. Did you find Izumi? What's wrong, Hime?
Who are you?
Michiho? Michiho Kunakawa, the student council's vice pres and Hime's friend.
Both of you should go home. It's really late already. We'll do something about Izumi.
Understood. Let's go home, Michiho.
That sounds so funny. It sounds like street.
Hey!
I guess that's it for tonight. The headmaster and Dodo probably don't want to tell Michiho about what happened to Izumi. Let me drive you home. I wouldn't be able to look your parents in the eye if something were to happen to you.
There's no need for that. We both live in the dorm. It's only a minute away from here. Oh no, we broke the curfew though. The dorm manager's gonna scold us real bad.
I'll let them know then. Be careful on your way home.
We'll be going then.
Dodo bids us farewell and leaves with Michiho. Why do we say her by her last name, but Michiho? Whatever. Michan. You must be tired too, Yashiki. Go home. I'll call you again later to talk about the case. Mr. Konoe. I want some time alone now. Please, go home. Ooh, someone else is gonna be murdered. Michan. I don't like saying Michiho. It's such a weird name. Michiho. Guess I'll head back. My car is parked in the lot near the main gate. The moment I exit the special building, the door locks behind me. I walk towards the shoe lockers, figuring I can leave that way. Let's look at Michan, shall we? We should call her Hime. She loves insect and has insect-shaped accessories. Running and running and running. If you let me run in a game, I will run. Bing! Huh? Just then I spot a piece of paper on the floor. It wasn't here earlier. A short sentence in red letters is written on it. Dear visitor, I'll be waiting for you in the corridor. Yours truly, the departed. Huh? This is... Hi, visitor, do they mean me? Are they... They said they'd be waiting in the connecting corridor. I may be able to get closer to learning the departed's true identity if I go. Except that's no different than running into the jaws of death. Meh. I can still turn my back on my fears and run away. All I have to do is go outside through the exit by the shoe lockers. Ha! I wonder what happens if you just walk out. I just saved it. In that case. Bye! Those who flee from the departed's terror have no right to pursue this case. Knowing that, do I really want to go outside? Yeah, go outside. Is this like a bad end? Like I die? I decide to leave Konehara Academy. Bye! Everyone's dead. The next day I get a call from the headmaster. I tell him I can't continue the investigation. Despite his desperate pleas, I ignore him and hang up the phone. This is sad. The end of the game. I have no idea how the departed case ends. Having turned... I don't think I have any right to know. Game over. That was kind of lame. I thought he was gonna get killed or something. Resume from infirmary, please. Thank you. Yes, please. Yes. That's nice of them. Did I already talk to everybody? I really thought he was gonna get killed or something. I thought that would have been better. You have no right to know about the case since you ran away like a little baby. I'm not a coward. Very confusing because I keep thinking that's the exit door, not this way. Who's here? Hello, friend. Hey! Bitch! Where's the bell sound coming from? Ugh, my head. Oh! This is like the old... Ah! A strange figure is standing in the darkness. A lanky, slender body with an unnaturally big head. It looks really funny. Sorry. I'm sorry, ghost. No way. That's the departed. Check out his hairstyle. See if it looks like anybody's. Is this their laughter I hear right now? They've set their sights on me. Are they laughing? I can feel the warmth of my body slowly leaving just from them staring at me. If this keeps up, I'm in serious danger. I've got to escape right here, right now. But I can't. I'm petrified. My legs won't even tremble. Bye. The departed vanishes suddenly. Did I make it? Ah! That actually scared me. What the fuck? No. They're behind me.
Oh, this wonderful day. Let us exchange vows with one another.
A faint, crackling voice echoes in my mind.
I swear to always stay by your side, forever and ever.
What are you saying? You want to get married? Well, you know.
Say, my dear. Can I bite you?
We're not on that level of relationship yet, girl. We just met. Come on now. Well, I guess I should have just went a little further in my last episode. Oh well. Chapter 1, the end. Oh, what a beautiful school. This is actually a really nice looking school. Oh, no, that's the mansion. Kujo Mansion. Yeah, I'm very curious if you put in the actual name. The next day at Kujo Mansion. I was like, that's a nice school. The phone's ringing. Gotta answer it. Moshi mosh. It's me, Konoi. Thanks for last night. Did you sleep well? No, I got married to a demon monster thing who wants to bite me. And we're not at that stage yet. Well, I doubt you slept peacefully given the things we experienced last night. I still find it hard to believe. So, why did you call me? Right. Let's cut to the chase. I need your help. A new notice from the departed has arrived. That was quick. That was quick. Sorry. I'll tell you details in person. Not now, though. I've got an errand I must attend to. I'll be back on the school's grounds at 5 p.m. Can you return at that time? Sure. Are you getting paid? He then hangs up the phone. There's still some time left before I'm supposed to meet the headmaster. I retraced what happened last night while drinking some coffee to wake me up. Honestly, a part of me still can't believe it. I need to organize my thoughts. What should I think about first? Coffee. Coffee. My eyes settle on the coffee that I brewed up. I ground the imported beans myself and made some fun adjustments to it. You can say it's one of the finest things that I've ever made. Coffee's the best companion you can have when you're contemplating something. That's true. That's true. I wrap my fingers around the mug's handle and take a sip of the black liquid. That's how I feel with coffee. So bitter. Add some sugar. Alright. Oh, I wonder if we just, like, don't think about the departed case. I take one sugar cube from the pot. Then I drop it in my mug and stir it into the coffee with a little spoon. I'm sorry, I'm making this really weird, aren't I? I'm sorry. Last night, I was attacked by the departed. Not as important as coffee. And I wanted to marry me. Their eerie whispers felt like a bug was burrowing straight into my brain. And the words are still ringing in my ears now. This is what they said.
On this wonderful day, let us exchange vows with one another. I swear to always stay by your side, forever and ever.
Can I bite you? That sounds like a wedding vow. And given their letter to me, I have a feeling the departed may be obsessed with me. Well, why not?
I'm quite attractive, thank you very much.
To make things worse?
Say, my dear.
Can I bite you?
One day eat this up.
I lost consciousness after that. How'd you get home then? When I came to, I was lying face down in the corridor. I looked around and the departed was nowhere to be found. I don't understand what they're thinking. But one thing's for sure. They're using spirits to harm the students. What should I think about next? Drink coffee. I bring the mug to my lips and sip the coffee. We need this for coffee. Wait, 1 second. Wait a second.
Coffee! It's still too bitter. Add some sugar. Add some sugar. Drink.
Perfect. Is three cubes alright? Tastes a bit better. Alright. Hanako of the Toilet, who I met last night, must be one such spirit. Oh, that's from the last one! There was this really good one with a phone booth and a bride. It was really sad. And a dog. The grudge of someone who died a violent death will not be calmed even after their death. That powerful grudge will turn them into an inhuman supernatural being, a spirit. Spirits resent and kill living beings. I saw it with my own eyes last night. The only way to eradicate them is by erasing their grudges. To do that, we first need to investigate the spirit and discover their grudge. Well, clearly Hanako's is bullies. What I have to do now is investigate the spirits and terminate them. I wonder if it's going to explain about saving versus terminating. 4 months ago, I was confronted by spirits in a strange incident. I barely managed to survive. It was all thanks to the mark bearers who helped me with the investigation. What should I think about next? More coffee. He said it was a bit better, so let's just add some more. This coffee thing is ridiculous.
Drink some coffee.
4? You need 4 blocks of sugar? Oh, I think maybe that's it. The mark bearers are people I can trust. Yeah! Man, it's been so long since I played this game. 4 months ago, several people had death marks carved onto their bodies, something that was the work of a spirit in H City. And I was among those 13 people. We mark bearers worked together to survive and brought an end to the case. We still keep in touch with each other. We even team up to solve mystery cases from time to time. The person who introduced me to Mr. Konoe was a mark bearer who works as a doctor at the school. Makes me wonder if we weren't really meant to escape our strange fates. The pendulum clock in the entrance hall rings. It's almost time for my appointment with the headmaster. Better get ready to go out. I put all the essential items into my favorite bag. My old notebook, flashlight, along with all the things I found at the school yesterday. The key item needed to erase a spirit's grudge usually lies in a haunted place. Attempting to prepare for every possibility is a fool's errand. This should be good enough. Hey! It's the same background. I finish getting ready and head to the garage. Then I get into my favorite minivan. I mean, honestly, that school looks really nice too, so. Konehara Academy. The school is built in a place called Konehara, an area situated on top of a hill on the outskirts of H City. But in the early Showa period, the school is considered a tangible cultural property of H City. Although it's been renovated several times, it still looks pretty much the same inside and out. Konehara's academy is about 20 minutes from Kujo Mansion. Convenient. Mr. Konoe told me that there were no vacant spots in the school's parking lot. So, my only option is to park my car in a parking area near the school and walk. See, it's a nice place! School's already letting out by the time I arrive. Students are heading for the exits. They're all looking pretty gloomy, though. Is it because of the departed case? I walk down the same route as yesterday and once again arrive at the special building. I check the clock hanging in the entrance. There's still some time left before the appointment. I head to the infirmary. Damon, the guy who introduced me to Mr. Konoe, might be in there. Once I arrive, though, Damon's not there. Not just that, I can't even find the school nurse. If memory serves, Damon once told me that it wasn't mandatory for a school to have an appointed nurse. I realize that this isn't really my domain, but in light of recent events, I'm starting to think that policy may be a huge mistake. It's almost time. Let's go to the faculty room. No one to talk to. Student council room. Anyone in here? There's no one here. Now. Boo. Oh. Mr. Konoe immediately spots me when I enter the faculty room. He claps his hands together and approaches me. Ah, you've come, Yashiki. Does that mean you're continuing with the investigation? Yeah. You're such a lifesaver. Thank you. Shall we talk about the case now? Where should we start? The new notice was found on top of the piano in the music room this morning. Take a look. It matches the notice I saw last night. It must truly be the departed's notice. Dear model, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Notice for model. The previous victim was the pianist, in other words, Izumi, the piano player. This time the target's being dubbed model. Who could it be? Do you have any idea who this model is? I'm afraid not. Apologies, I'm still new here. I tried asking the teachers as well, but to no avail. So I'll leave the investigation to you. I haven't heard anyone making any rumblings about Izumi yet. A missing persons report will probably be issued shortly, though I doubt they'll treat it as a criminal case. Especially given that his corpse disappeared after he died. Aside from us, the only one else who knows is Dodo from the student council, Hime. Michan as well. Apparently, Dodo told her. If I remember correctly, Michan is the white-haired girl. She said she's a good friend of Hime's. Please be discreet about this. Consider that an order from your client. From today onward, I'd like you to start a full-fledged investigation at our school. I want to put an end to this case. Try speaking to the other teachers and students. Oh, very good. I'm an outsider, though. Is that really okay? I know that. That's why I asked my friend at the Board of Education to issue this for me. He then holds out a piece of paper. Certificate of Employment, Special Contract Teacher. What? My name is written on the bottom part of the paper. Is this some kind of joke? I've taken the liberty of making you a teacher at our school. You'll be able to freely roam the campus this way. In my opinion, this is the most expeditious way to end this case. Is that agreeable to you, Mr. Yashiki? Mr. Yashiki? Sure. Thank you for your understanding. I don't have a teaching license. Come on, you're not going to be teaching. This sudden development has put me at a loss for words. I'd expected that things would get bizarre, but to become a teacher? I guess that's all I can say about the case. I tried telling my friend on the police force about it, but they didn't believe me. In fact, he just became worried that I'd hit my head somewhere. You're the only one I can rely on to put an end to this. Anyway, why don't you get started now? Feel free to explore other places beside the old building. I don't think there are many students remaining, though. It's almost time for the last call to leave the school grounds, and we advised them not to stay behind. In light of recent incidents, he must be referring to the first notice. A mysterious notice appeared. A student went missing. Even the cops got involved. The school needs to look like it's doing something in response to the situation. Oh, right. Almost forgot. Please feel free to make use of the infirmary as much as you need. The school nurse has been out with the cold. Diamond has been managing in her absence. You two are good friends, so I imagine there shouldn't be any problems. Before starting my investigation, I should return to the infirmary to see if Diamond's returned. Like I said, it's been a while, so I don't quite remember all the characters.
Oh, you're back!
A cheerful voice greets me when I come in.
Ohayou gozaimasu! Hello, Mr. Yashiki! Mr. Diamond is running an errand, but he'll be here later.
But wait a second. Why are you here, Ai?
To help you out, of course.
Is this the idol?
I heard about the departed from Mr. Diamond.
Can you tell me more about the case?
Sure.
You're not a student here, right? Where'd you get that uniform?
I borrowed it from a friend. She graduated from Konehara Academy.
While investigating the case, no one will get suspicious if I'm wearing a uniform.
Besides, isn't this uniform adorable? I wanted to wear it. Look, doesn't it suit me?
I guess so. You look exactly like a student. You don't stand out at all.
Aww, that wasn't what I wanted to hear.
This is Ai Kashiwagi, one of the mark bearers who hunted down spirits with me in the past. She's a member of the idol group Love and Hero. It is that girl, the one that I remember from the sewer one. Who are mainly active in H City. What happened to your idol duties?
Just so you know, I'm not slacking off, okay? Today's my day off. Last week was rough, though. We were busy recording our new song.
And if you're curious about it, I'd say it's sultry, maybe? I guess it's kind of cheerful and passionate.
One thing for sure, it's a banger!
In all of Love and Hero songs, they passionately sing about love and justice. Their songs are simple, but they have powerful messages. They seem to be well liked by some youngsters. Ai is a passionate young girl who unreservedly lives the lyrics of their songs.
Love He is a local idol group in H City. That's why some of our fans go to this school. Not a lot, though.
Not a lot? I guess you're not that famous then.
We're still pretty much an up-and-coming act. But someday we'll be touring the nation. You just wait. Anyway, one of our fans told me about the departed rumors. It got me kind of worried since they seem to be genuinely scared about it. after that, Mr. Diamond told me about your investigation.
So that's why she decided to come here like my personal guardian angel. That's how Ai's always been. Act first, deal with the consequences later.
It's dangerous, though. There are victims in this case already. I know that! Besides, you know all the risks and you're still investigating, aren't you? I can't just let my friend do it alone.
Friend, huh? A genuine compliment from me from an active idol. What an endearing moment. A little bit too dazzling for me, though.
I'm not taking one step out of here, no matter what you say to me.
After listening to her story, I give her a detailed recap of the situation. She's experienced the terror of facing spirits. She knows the risks. And yet, she still wants to go after them. There's no stopping her.
I understand the sitch. So what's up for your next investigation?
Let's see. Our subjects are the departed and Hanako of the toilet. For now, let's focus on Hanako. Now that a new notice has appeared, our main priority is to prevent any more casualties.
Yep, let's protect the living.
First things first, we need to investigate rumors regarding Hanako. If we get a lot of information, we may find a way to placate Hanako's grudge. Spirits disappear once their grudge is resolved.
I'm really curious about this model Hanako is targeting. I wonder who it is.
We need to find that out. Looks like the spirits in this school don't attack indiscriminately. There must be some reason for that.
True. We may be able to uncover the spirit's motive if we discover what the reason is. Let's ask around and see what information we can gather about Hanako and the model.
Hi! Alright, let's see what she's good at. I'll be...
Ay.
Damn, she's strong. Not very much spirit power, though. Alright. That's pretty good to know, actually. She's real strong. We're strong.
大丈夫。いざとなったら、私がみんなを守ります。
Her frame. Oh. It does mean frame. I thought it said fame. Oh, this is interesting. She's quite strong and can explore tight spaces with her arms. That's probably relevant.
怪異化などと名乗った覚えはないが、俺をそう呼ぶ者も。
Did we get... I thought we got an update on something. I don't see anywhere you, like, attach equipment, so... Alright, let's save. Exit! Ah! Alright, let's go to the student council room. A familiar-looking girl is in the student council room.
Oh, you're Mr. Yashiki, right? You're not from this school. What are you still doing here?
I'm continuing the investigation of Hanako, and it's even more important now considering the events of last night. I want to ask you some questions.
My apologies. I don't want to remember what happened last night.
That's not surprising. She went through such a horrific experience and lost one of her friends. Still, there's too much at stake to just drop the subject like that. She looks tense. She seems to be wary of me. What should I do? Have I try? Maybe she'll relax if I get Ai to do the talking. Ai's around her age, after all.
Dorio, I'm begging you! Please help Mr. Yashiki with his investigation. I should refuse, but... By the way, why are you with him? Do you have permission from your teacher? Huh?
Oh. Dodo stares suspiciously at Ai. Looks like I made a mistake. Tell her I'm a teacher. I tell her I've become a teacher in order to continue the investigation.
Oh, so you're not an outsider anymore? Sorry, Mr. Yashiki.
That's the dumbest reason ever.
I'll help you out however I can.
She is a student council member. I should have realized. I really should have realized. Looks like she's finally willing to talk.
So, what do you want to ask me?
There's something I want to confirm. Why were you in the old building last night?
I know the headmaster told me to go home, but I was so worried about Izumi, I couldn't help it. I tried looking around the new building's second floor, but then I heard a boy scream from the old building.
That must have been Izumi yelping when Hanako cut off his hand.
So I went to the old building. Once I got there, the hallway was covered with blood. And then the hoses. I screamed and then I passed out.
I guess that explains how she wound up suspended in air when the headmaster and I found her. Sorry for making you relive that memory.
It's all right. Looks like I gave you bad information about Hanako. I'm really sorry about that.
Last night, Dodo informed me that Hanako was the spirit of a little girl in a red skirt. But it seems that the spirit we're dealing with is a different Hanako. So about this Hanako girl, there used to be a student named Hanako Akai in the brass band club.
Yes, I actually looked into it a bit on my own because I was curious. People have been saying Hanako of the toilet is that Hanako from second year. Because, she committed...
Do you have any other information about Hanako of...
No, sorry. Horror stories are really scary to me, so this is all that I know. Try asking Mi-chan. She's into this stuff.
You mean the girl who came to the infirmary last night?
Yeah. Michiho Hinokawa, the student council vice president. I think she's in the music room now. She went there earlier. You should ask her about Akai too.
Okay, thanks.
Akai was a quiet girl. She might have been depressed over something. It's meaningless now, but if only I noticed earlier, I might have done something to help her out.
I leave the student council room after hearing what Dodo has to say. No one here. Alright, I'm guessing it's just kind of railroading me here.
Ai-chan!
That's it, I couldn't remember what the button was for that.
Ai-chan!
Is there nobody in these classrooms? Running in the halls. Oh, student.
If I remember correctly, the first notice was posted on this bulletin board. But it disappeared by the time the police started investigating. Someone must have taken the notice.
The male student is mumbling.
The first missing person was Ribbon, wasn't it? She was probably killed by Hanako.
I refuse to say "of the toilet" every time I say her freaking name. It's rude, first of all. Yo. Hey. A white-haired student is standing there. She's the girl I saw at the infirmary yesterday. If I remember correctly, she's Michiho Kinukawa.
Oh, you're the old man from yesterday. Are you here to investigate the departed? Or Hanako?
Dodo told me you're pretty into these sorts of things.
I am, yeah. The headmaster asked you to pursue the departed's case, didn't he? That makes you my rival.
Rival?
You see, I follow all the rumors spreading around this school. I did some investigating on my own about the departed and Hanako. You can say I'm a walking encyclopedia on these topics now. Like scary rumors or the 3 months ago.
I want to hear more about that. Mind helping me out with my investigation?
Didn't I just tell you that you're my rival?
Please, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Oh well, whatever. Because you saved Hime's life last night, I'll make an exception this time, alright? But I won't give you anything next time. Gathering info is no easy task, you know. So, what do you want to ask?
I assume Dodo's already told you how terrifying Hanako is. So why are you still investigating this case? You want to avenge Izumi or something?
Not at all. I hated that guy, you know.
I feel bad that he's dead, though.
But I only looked for him because Hime asked me to.
Makes me wonder why you'd take such a risk, then.
It's none of your business. Leave me alone.
Hanako of the toilet is a spirit that appears in the girls' restroom in the old building. Except for Hime, everyone basically knows the rumors surrounding Hanako. There's a rumor going around Konehara Academy.
Ooh, a title!
Toire no Hanako.
Toire no Hanako. Dumb. There's been a lot of stuff scribbled on the wall in the restroom lately. You don't know? It's a ritual to summon spirits.
Ugh.
People have been saying a spirit will appear if you write on the wall in the restroom. This is actually important. Some students then tried that for fun. They don't believe in spirits or anything, they just did it for the thrills. That includes her, too. She wanted to scribble some stuff on the empty restroom in the old building. She wrote some things on the wall using a marker. Except, she didn't believe in ghosts. She did all that while thinking, there's no way a spirit exists. But then, she heard the sound of the toilet being flushed in the empty stall next to her. Ah, this is... This is just Moaning Myrtle.
There shouldn't be anyone else here. How could that be?
She had a bad feeling and she decided to run. But she was more curious about that stall. So she opened the door and looked inside. There, she found a girl in a red skirt, hanging from the ceiling with a hose around her neck. So she wants something back. She screamed and ran away. But you know what happened after that? Even after she left school and got home, that voice was still ringing in her ears. Wonder what she wants back. That's important. Whatever she wants back is what's important. And in the end, the next day, the departed's notice arrived and she disappeared. Everyone saying she died and her corpse was never found. And that she was killed by Hanako. That's the rumor about Hanako of the toilet. Pretty scary, isn't it? I see. I repeat the rumor in my head. Give it back, huh? What in the world is Hanako searching for? It may be tied to her grudge. It's being much more on the nose this time because last time it was not very clear about, like, Ghost got grudge, gotta help Ghost get over grudge. You just kind of had to figure that out on your own. 3 months ago, Akai committed in the girls' restroom in the old building. She hurt herself with a rubber hose. I bet she didn't herself. The female restroom in the old building with a rubber hose. That lines up with Hanako of the toilet. I guess Hanako Akai really is that spirit. Akai used to be a member of the brass band club. Maybe the club's members know something. Where are they? I don't see them here. I heard they've been rehearsing late into the night since they got a concert coming up soon. I think club activities are done for the day, but some of them might still be hanging around. Why don't you try looking for them? Alright, well, I think that's a pretty good spot for this episode. I mean, we literally just started the chapter, so let's go back to the infirmary. Oh, we can go like that. And save, and also my throat is kind of going. And I'm a voice actress, so I gotta give it a rest. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Johnny!